What's up guys, it's your boy TC back with another video. So the transfer window has merely been open for 10 hours at the time of recording this video, but the players are surfacing now and they're starting to hand in their transfer request, the usual that takes place each and every summer. So the player that we'll be discussing in this particular video will be Wilfried Zaha. So we know Zaha has been on Arsenal's radar for at least 2 or 3 windows now in the transfer market, but of course we've never been able to land him. Of course, he only signed a new contract at Palace recently as well, so you'd have thought that he's staying put, but that's not the case. He's certainly trying to force through a move. The usual tactics that players do tend to use during the summer transfer windows, or in any particular transfer window really. So the news broke late last night at the time of recording this video, and Zaha is up to his usual tricks that other footballers get up to, of course. So an article surfaced through Sky News suggesting that Wilfried Zaha has told Crystal Palace that he wants to leave. The article reads that Crystal Palace forward Wilfried Zaha has told the club he wants to leave this summer. Sky Sports News understands that Palace are reluctant to sell the winger, but has reiterated his desire to play Champions League football. So we know that Wilfried Zaha a while ago was at Man United, and really at that particular point it really didn't cut it. It didn't really suffice in regards to the needs that were required at Man United at the time. So Man United ended up shipping him off, ended up going to Palace, back to Palace I should say, for a cut price fee. But since he's joined Palace, he's improved year after year. He's been there for about 5 years now, I should say. So Zaha, who scored 10 goals in an impressive 28-19 Premier League campaign, is keen to test himself at the highest level of the club football and start regularly challenging for trophies. The 26-year-old who failed to make an impact in the previous spell at Manchester United, as mentioned, after joining them from Palace for £15 million back in 2013. So if you consider the amount that he went for back in 2013, which is £15 million, that seems like a very, very small minimal amount in comparison in today's market. I wonder how much he's going to go for. We will talk about that shortly. The article goes on to say, and he ended up back at Selhurst Park for a cut price fee in February 2015. However, Zaha feels he's ready to challenge of representing a leading club, and explained in an exclusive interview with the Daily Mail in April that he has more to offer. So if this interview was conducted in April as well, why is it only coming out now? So of course we know last summer usual tricks were applied. Said he wanted to leave, and he's ended up being offered a new contract. So is he actually looking for a new contract? Of course, Palace has a couple of players, including Wilfried Zaha and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who are on the radar of bigger clubs. This article goes on to actually say, I have to experience the Champions League. I just need the opportunity. That's it, and I'll do the rest. I'm too ambitious, and not ambitious just to play for a top club, but to win things at club level and with the Ivory Coast. For me to be better, to achieve what I know I am capable of, I have to aim to play at the very highest level to win trophies. I'm blessed to have come this far in my playing career, but I feel like there's so much more I can offer. So he's basically saying he wants Champions League football. So where does Arsenal fall into all of this? Of course, we still have a chance to actually go into the Champions League. That's through the Europa League. Of course, we know that we've got the big final coming up soon. If Arsenal wants to qualify for the Champions League, will Wilfried Zaha come to Arsenal? Chances are that he may find himself at Arsenal. Of course, we don't know what the asking price will be from Palace. Previously, they've mentioned numbers in the region of about £100 million. In my opinion, that's absolutely ridiculous. And another point really to make here is Wilfried Zaha is actually an Arsenal fan. So just watch this clip.
Because I just love the way
Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
And team you supported as a kid?
Arsenal, still do.
As you can hear from this particular clip itself, he has proclaimed himself to be an Arsenal fan. Does that play in our favour? Does that work in our favour? Maybe. I don't know. Obviously, money talks in this particular game. But we do have the fact that he is an Arsenal fan. Will he fit into the system of play at Arsenal? Yes, I do believe he will fit in. Will he be able to deliver at that high level that we need someone to deliver? Of course, I've mentioned in previous videos that we are still looking for a replacement for Alexis Sanchez. Will Wilfried Zaha be that particular player? I don't know. But I do have a feeling that if he comes in, he will slot in straight away. With the additional coaching of Unai Emery, we may certainly have an improved player on our hands. So let's just take a look at his stats in the Premier League last season. So he made 34 appearances, 10 goals, and he made 5 assists throughout the whole season. So that was second best at Palace throughout the whole season. Made a total of over 1,000 passes throughout the whole season. Shot accuracy, that's one that stood out to me. Of course, he's got 37% shot accuracy. He's got a few disciplinary issues, I should say. 1 red card last season, 44 fouls throughout the whole season, and 8 yellow cards overall, which means he would have missed at least a minimum of 2 games throughout the whole Premier League season. But of course, the key lies with the fact that, one, will Palace sell? And how much are they willing to sell their star player for? If they lose Wilfried Zaha, they lose a lot of goals. Of course, we've got people like Andres Townsend who chip in with the goals, and their skipper as well, Milivojevic, who scores a lot of goals, mainly from the penalty spot, but he's got a good record going forward on the penalty spot, of course. But I can't see Palace being willing to sell their star man. If they do sell, it's going to be at a huge price, in my opinion. Will Arsenal be able to afford that particular fee? I don't know, depending on the fact that if you are in the Champions League or not. That will make Arsenal a much more attractive proposition to someone like Wilfried Zaha. But as usual, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.